Naha naha. Oh, hello, I'm Eva. I have an EMS, or electronic stimulation machine, which stimulates your muscles and causes them to contract in my home, because about a year ago, my friend put one on my hand and it did all these weird jerky things, and I was like, I need this in my life. And then one came up on Groupon and I was like, yeah, you're mine now. Then I realized I had no idea what I was doing. I went to the internet to go find out if I'd been doing it right. It's amazing it took me a year to think of that, and mostly what I learned is that there's a lot of opinions out there on these things that had no background, no research, nothing attached to them. They were just purely opinion based. So I dug deeper into like actual studies to find some interesting things. Now, primarily what people were using these for was to gain muscle mass or muscle torque without actually having to lift anything. And when I looked into studies, and I'm going to use one here, which I will cite, forgive me if I didn't cite it properly, it's been a long time since I've had to cite something, but all the information's there, even if I put it in the wrong order. Now, in this study, there were 3 groups. 1 was a control group, and 2 had a special protocol and care provided to them by a physician on a daily routine. At the end of the study, it did show that the 2 groups who had been put through this did actually gain muscle torque. And I will quote, "The data supported the use of this electronic stimulator as an appropriate device for strengthening skeletal muscle without voluntary effort." Now, I realize that makes it sound like this is a great thing to use. But please notice how I said special care and there is a protocol and how it was done by physicians. To achieve the optimal results with this machine, you really do require professionals such as a physiotherapist who use them quite often when it comes to treatment, or somebody who has been trained in how to use these things. That's really your best way to go, because from what I can tell, just slapping it on your body with no knowledge of how it's going to work can cause its own problems. So realistically, if you'd like to get into this kind of thing or use them for recovery or things like that, please see a physician, a professional who knows how to use it and apply it properly to your body instead of screwing around the way I have and probably cause damage to my body that I will feel in the future. But if it isn't for medical reasons and you simply want to gain muscle tone, maybe you could just, lift some heavy things and take a walk, and that will probably work pretty well for you. So this was my PSA from Eva, and I realize a lot of people probably don't know what that means. It means public service announcement, and I'm from Canada where we have the public service announcements that are like the house hippo and a robot who cuts his arm off. They're pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna admit though, when I was a kid, it didn't quite work, so I was like, oh my god, there's house hippos. I didn't get that the end of it was like, watch what you see on TV, it might not be real. My kid brain blocked that out. I just truly believe there's house hippos. For a long time, actually. My brother, to this day, has a little hippo in his house that he calls his house hippo because it's a funny thing. Anyways, the point of this was to state that even though there are, lower quality medical devices available to the public, without the knowledge of how to use them properly, perhaps don't use them or seek help from your physician on how to properly use them instead of causing yourself harm. I do also realize that there's a whole other side to this. I know I'm not a scientist, but I pretended to be this time by reading research and citing it, and I'm just gonna throw it up again because I'm proud of myself. I cited something. Anyways, I'm Eva. If you guys like this video, please hit like, comment down below, and tell me if you've used a stim machine at home or if your physiotherapist has done it, because I know my friend used to do it and she'd let me see the videos of her legs twitching. It was really cool and also freaky. And hit subscribe, which I believe is right here or there. I can never tell the spatial difference here. There's a button there. Hit subscribe, and you can see me next time, and I can see you next time. We can just get together, have an internet party. Bye.